dark, it's raining in the park, but meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. You feel alright when you hear the music ring. Well, now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, they hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on down south, way on down south, London town. You check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. When it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If then an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up under the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. Young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soles. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans, they play Creole. Creole. Sultans, we are the Sultans of Swing. walk of life. Yeah, you do the walk of life.
way to do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't
working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Now that ain't working, that's the way you do it. Let me tell you, damn guys ain't dumb. Maybe get a blister on your little finger. Maybe get a blister on your thumb. We got to install microwave ovens, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. The little faggot with the earring and the makeup. Yeah, buddy, that's his own hair. The little faggot got his own jet airplane. The little faggot, he's a millionaire. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen deliveries. We got to move these refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Move on, move on. Mama, she got it sticking in the cameraman. Oh, we could have some. And he's up there. What's that? Hawaiian noises. He's banging on the bongos like a chimpanzee. Oh, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. Get your money for nothing. Get your chicks for free. We got to install microwave oven, custom kitchen delivery. We got to move refrigerators. We got to move these color TVs. Listen here, now, that ain't working. That's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV. That ain't working, that's the way you do it. Money for nothing and your chicks for free. Money for nothing, chicks for free. Money for nothing, chicks for free. Ooh, that money for nothing, chicks for free. Money for nothing, chicks for free. All that money for nothing, chicks for free. Money for nothing, chicks for free. Look at that. Easy money, easy chicks for free. Easy money for nothing, chicks for free. That ain't working. could let it roll. I had the one-armed bandit fever. There was an arrow through my heart and my soul. And the big wheel keep on turning. Neon burning up above. And I'm just high on the world. Come on and take a low ride with me, girl. On the tunnel of love. Yeah, love. It's just a danger. And when you're riding at your own risk, she said you are the perfect stranger. She said, baby, let's keep it like this. It's just a kick, walk, twist and maybe you step right up and see. Hey mister, give me two now, 'cause any two can play. And the big wheel keep on turning. Neon burning up above. And I'm just high on the world. Come on and take a low ride with me, girl. On the tunnel of love. Oh, love. Well, it's been money for muscle on another worldly gig. Money for muscle and another girl I dig. Another hustle just to make it big and rock away, rock away. Oh, rock away, rock away. Girl, it looks so pretty to me, like it always did. Oh, like the Spanish city to me, when we were kids. Yeah, girl, it looks so pretty to me, just like it always did. Oh, like the Spanish city to me, when we were kids. Check it out. She took off a silver locket. She said, remember me by this. She put her hand in my pocket. I got a keepsake and a kiss. And in the roar of dust and diesel, I stood, I was to walk away. I could have called it with her easy enough, but someone must have made a mistake. And the big wheel keep on turning. Neon burning up above. And I'm just high on this world. Come on and take a low ride with me, girl. On the tunnel of love. Yeah, love, love. On the tunnel of love. Oh, love, love. And now I'm searching through these carousels in the carnival arcade. Searching everywhere from steeplechase to palisades. In any shooting gallery where promises are made to walk away, rock away. Walk away, walk away. From color coats and Whitley Bay. Had to walk away. And girl, it looks so pretty to me, like it always did. Like the Spanish city to me, when we were kids. Girl, it looks so pretty to me, like it always did. Like the Spanish city to me, when we were kids. love-struck Romeo sing the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Find the streetlight, steps out of the shade, says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? Juliet says, hey, it's Romeo, you nearly give me a heart attack. He's underneath the window, she's singing, hey, my boyfriend's back. You shouldn't come around here singing up at people like that. Anyway, what you gonna do about it? Juliet, the dice was loaded from the start, and I bet, and you exploded into my heart, and I forget the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Come up on different streets, they both were streets of shame, both dirty, both mean. Yes, and the dream was just the same. And I dreamed your dream for you, and now your dream is real. How can you look at me as if I was just another one of your deals? When you can fall for chains of silver, you can fall for chains of gold, you can fall for pretty strangers and the promises they hold. You promised me everything, you promised me thick and thin, yeah. Now you just say, oh, Romeo, yeah. You know, I used to have a scene with him. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said, I love you like the stars above, I love you till I die. There's a place for us. You know the movie song. When you're gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. Can't do the talks like the talk on the TV, and I can't do a love song like the way it's meant to be. I can't do everything, but I'll do anything for you. Can't do anything except be in love with you. And all I do is miss you and the way we used to be. All I do is keep the beat, bad company, and all I do is kiss you through the bars of a rhyme. Julie, I do the stars with you anytime. Juliet, when we made love, you used to cry. You said I love you like the stars above, I love you till I die. There's a place for us, you know the movie song. When gonna realize it was just that the time was wrong, Juliet. In a love-struck Romeo, sing the streets a serenade, laying everybody low with a love song that he made. Find the convenient street light, steps out of the shade, he says something like, you and me, babe, how about it? rich old man, you know he'd call her a dead ringer. You got the same command, plus your mother was a jazz singer. Me and my mate, we think you're great. Some we like and some we hate. I know him, I've seen him on the adverts. Got any badges, posters, stickers, a t-shirt? You were bloody great last time you come. I thought me head was stuck in bass drum. Bloody loud, me bloody head hurts. Got any badges, posters, stickers, a t-shirt? Yeah. So how do you get a start in showbiz? My mate's as good on drums as he is. My mate thinks I'm bloody cracked. Can you sign my jacket on the back? Well, them badges made of plastic. I think they're great, just fantastic. I'm unemployed, he's still at school. He gets annoyed cause I'm such a fool. You don't have to sweat a lot up there. And you got showers in here. Real bloody grey, bloody headed. Got any badges, posters, stickers, a t-shirt? Yeah, me and my mate like AC/DC. Hot and sweaty, loud and greasy. My mum says we're a pair of perverts. Got any badges, posters, stickers and t-shirts? Come on, mister. Here we're pouring rain. Now we've missed a flaming train. Hey, can I have one of them lagers? Thanks very much. Great. Can I have one? Oh, I want to the
Cross station, I was going on home. Saw you got your ticket, standing on your own. He come the train about at 2:44. I couldn't get a smoker, you took another car. Yeah, the end of the line, we both had the chains. And you're standing right behind me, I'm feeling kinda strange. We got to my land road, my heart skipped a beat. Standing right behind me, I'm shaking in my seat. 3-4 minutes and the train comes through. I'm riding on the central, I'm looking at you. Yes, I'm a woman on the eastbound train. Sometimes I wonder I'll see you again. A paper, you couldn't read a book. You kept on taking me another look. You got off the train, you never looked behind. I try, but I can't get you out of my mind. Woman on the eastbound train. Sometimes I wonder I'll see you again. crazy. She's just saying, hey baby, I'm your wife. Yeah, she's telling that he's crazy for gambling with his life. But he climbs on his horse, you know we feel no remorse. He just kicks it alive. His motor is fine, he take it over the line until he's ready to die.
knife. You were strong. Yes, I need to do me wrong. A six-blade knife. Do anything for you. Do anything, anything. come around. You and your friend gonna get on down. You and your friend come around. Oh, you and your friend gonna let me down. Yeah, if you talk to one another, I'm a hungry man. Let me know one way or the other, so I can make my plans. When you and your friend come around, when you and your friend gonna get on down. You and your friend bargains have been struck between the satin bowls and their bells. Prehistoric garbage trucks have the city to themselves. Echoes and roars, dinosaurs, they all doing a monster mash. And most of the taxis, most of the horde are only taking calls for cash. I don't know how it happened, it all took place so quick. But all I can do is hand it to you and your latest trick. Well, now my door was standing open, security were laid back and laughed. It was only my heart that got it broken. You must have had a pass key made out of wax. You played robbery with insolence, and I played the blues in 12 bars down on Lover's Lane. And you never did have the intelligence to use the 12 keys hanging off of my chain. I don't know how it happened, it all took place so quick. But all I can do is hand it to you and your latest trick. Last call for alcohol, fast recall has been here and gone. The landlord, he finally paid us all. The satin chairs men have put away their horns, and we're standing outside of this wonderland, looking so bereaved and so bereft, like a Bowery bum when he finally understands the bottle's empty and there's nothing left. I don't know how it happened, it was faster than the eye could flick. But all I can do is hand it to you and your latest trick. came a man on a track, walking 30 miles with a sack on his back. And he put down his load where he thought it was the best, made a home in the wilderness. Built a cabin and a winter store, and he plowed up the ground by the cold lake shore. The other travelers came walking down the track, and they never went further, no, they never went back. Then came the churches, then came the schools, then came the liars, then came the roads, then came the trains and the trucks with their load, and the dirty old track was the telegraph road.
they shut it down. I got a right to go to work, but there's no work here to be found. Yes, and they say we're gonna have to pay what's owed. We're gonna have to reap from some seed that's been sowed. And the birds up on the wires and the telegraph poles, they can always fly away from this rain and this cold. You can hear them singing out the telegraph code all the way down the telegraph road. I'd sooner forget, but I remember those nights. Yeah, life was just a bet on a race between the lights. You had your head on my shoulder, you had your hand in my hair. Now you act a little cold, like you don't seem to care. But just believe in me, baby, and I'll take you away from out of this darkness and into the day. From these rivers of headlights, these rivers of rain, from the anger that lives on the streets with these names. As I run every red light on memory lane, I see desperation explode into flames, and I don't wanna see it again. From all of these signs saying sorry, but we're closed all the way. Down the telegraph road. Sky is crying, the streets are full of tears. Rain come down, wash away my fears, and all this writing on the wall. Oh, I can read between the lines. Rain come down, forgive this dirty town. Rain come down, give this dirty town a drink of water. Drink of wine. If I've been hard on you, I never chose to be. stop myself from waking you, but in the dark you'd speak my name. Say, baby, what's wrong? Oh, here I am, baby. I'm coming back for more. I'm like a wave, it's got to roll into the shore. Yes, and if my love's in vain, how come my love is so strong? If I'm hard, I never chose to be. I never wanted no one to help, and I tried my best to be somebody you'd be close to, hand in hand like lovers are supposed to do. Perfect distance, and it's tearing at my heart. Did you never feel the distance? Did you never try to cross the line? 'Cause it's another dirty river and another dirty scar, and I don't know who's kissing you, and I don't know where you are, so far from home. Don't you think of me? If I'm in hard on you, I never chose to be. I never wanted no one to help. I tried my best to be somebody you'd be close to, hand in hand like lovers are supposed to. If I'm in hard on you, I never chose to be. I never wanted no one to help. I tried my best to somebody you'd be close to, hand in hand like lovers are supposed to. Well, sky is crying, see the streets full of tears. Rain come down, wash away my fears, and all this writing on the wall. Oh, I can read between the lines. Footsteps are forbidden, but with knowledge of your sin, you throw your love to all the strangers and caution to the wind. glancing through doorways just to see what you will find, leaving nothing to interfere with the crazy balance of your mind. And when you finally reappear at the place where you came in, you've thrown your love to all the strangers and caution to the wind. It takes love over gold and my